MEC of Public Works made a commitment that on Monday she will send a delegation to meet with the forum and ourselves in Masipala. Then indeed the meeting set on Monday. In that meeting on Monday, we had some challenges with the leadership of the forum refusing to recognize the delegation that was sent by the MEC, because they felt the people who were delegated in the meeting, they did not have power to respond or give an indication what will be an action. And then out of the persuasion, we ended up agreeing that they will table their demands. Then we engaged on the demands, and the department or the delegation that was sent by the MEC requested to be given 7 days to organize the MEC or the Premier of the Eastern Cape to come and address the residents. In the meantime, the Department of Public Works regional offices, they were to effect some interventions which they outlined in the meeting. Then the meeting, when it was concluded, we agreed that the delegation by the MEC will be given 7 days, which we agreed that it will be up to Tuesday next week for the MEC to come and resolve. And the community or the forum was adamant that they will wait the MEC in the stations that they have been gathering in. That would be your Huapa Road, just after the military base, and the others at Kwanchodu, others in Hardenberg and other areas. And then we agreed that the forum will relax some of the activities of the action in such that schools will be allowed to operate, the police will be allowed to do their work, because whilst there is a need or whilst there is a protest action, criminals have not stopped being criminals, and ambulances will be allowed to operate as normal. As you know that whilst there is an action, those who are sick, they have not stopped being sick. Then we left it off there, agreeing. To our surprise, when we woke up yesterday, there was something worse than what was happening on Friday and Monday. All 3 roads that link the town of Matatial with its communities were blockaded. The one that leads to Kasha Snack, the one that leads to Fletcher, and the one that comes from Kokstad. Then, as the municipality, we relied on the law enforcement agencies, which under those difficult circumstances, they were able to manage to calm the situation down. And we would really like to apologize as the municipality to all who were affected, more especially the businesses that were forced to close, the schools that were closed, and what was so unfortunate about it was that the grade 12 trial examinations were commencing or had commenced on Monday. They were not commencing yesterday. But the action on Monday was not that much serious. Then we had what we had yesterday. Then we requested, in fact, I must indicate what happened yesterday. Whilst the police were busy trying to manage the situation, a member of parliament, who is also a resident in Matatial, approached the police that he had a view of engaging with the protesters, and the police gave him that opportunity, of which he did, and he came back with some requests to the police, of which those requests bekungabonakali zinokwazi ukuphumelela. Like the people were requesting to be allowed to be in town with no action from the police, which the police viewed as being out of order and illegal. Then we had to engage. Then when the Member of Parliament, I would like to indicate this to the leadership of the forum, we never convened a meeting singumasipala izolo. But the Member of Parliament came to us with the police, and upon that engagement, we ended up agreeing that the leadership of the forum was not able to communicate the resolutions of the Monday meeting to their constituents, which is the protesters. Now they wanted assistance from either the municipality or anyone from government to go and relate the message to the protesters. Then the police managed that, and we went there and addressed the people. And it was after that address that people were dispersed and they left for home. And we woke up today with a different situation, with the situation being calm. So we have called the business community and all who were affected in this meeting to render a formal apology. And it was something that we couldn't do, or we couldn't handle as the municipality, because it was out of our control or beyond of our control. But coming to the purpose of the meeting, as we had said on Monday with the leadership of the forum, the Department of Public Works was trying to organize resources, because we must indicate that there is no government that can be able to meet the demands, the different demands of the community in one day or in 24 hours. There is no such. Because if you combine the kilometers that we are talking about, let alone leave the roads, because if you talk about DR 08069 with DR 08012 and the other road and the other road, when you combine them, they will give you kilometers. So if you talk of about, let's say about 400 kilometers that need the attention of government, I can confirm in this meeting that there is no government that could be able to meet that demand at once. Then the department was going to communicate interventions that they will do. In the meantime, we are waiting for the MEC. I must say that this matter has been escalated to the Premier himself, who has showed an interest of coming and resolving the impasse. We wouldn't want to confirm the day or the action that the Premier will take, but what we would want to confirm is that, as we had requested, that let us be given up to Tuesday, we are sure that there would be an action from the Office of the Premier or the MEC of Public Works